Hello everyone, this is Leah.
This is Pooja.
This is Jennifer.
And we are gonna do
Redox reaction. First step, we weigh out 2 grams of glucose and dissolve it with a little amount of hot water.
The hot water helps dissolve the glucose more quickly.
Second, we add 10 ml of sodium hydroxide into the solution.
When NaOH is added, the alkaline solution of glucose is formed.
Third, we add a small bit of indigo carmine indicator into the hot water in a separate flask.
When indigo carmine is added to the alkaline solution of glucose, it is reduced.
4. We pour the alkyne of glucose into the flask and observe the color changes. When it is shaken, the color changes back.
Here, the reduced form of indigo carmine is being oxidized with the help of oxygen present in the air. When shaken, more oxygen is added, which causes the reaction to take place again. The oxidation process causes the color change of indigo carmine.
First, we weigh out 2 grams of glucose and dissolve it with a little amount of hot water in a beaker.
The hot water helps the glucose to dissolve quicker.
Then we add 10 ml of sodium hydroxide into the solution of glucose.
Adding NaOH causes an alkaline solution of glucose to form.
Third, we add a small bit of methylene blue into the hot water in a separate flask. Four, we pour the alkyne of glucose into the flask.
The methylene blue is reduced when the alkaline solution of glucose is added to it, causing it to a colorless form. When shaken, it changes back to blue color because of being oxidized due to the presence of oxygen in the air.
Observe the color change, and when it's shaken, we can see that the color changes back. Step 1. Add 4 grams of sodium hydroxide solid to a beaker. Label it A. Step 2. Add 4 grams of sucrose into the beaker. Add 125 ml of water into the beaker till it dissolves.
An alkaline solution of sucrose is formed.
In another beaker, we add 50 ml of distilled water. Add a bit less than 1 gram of potassium permanganate. Label it B. The solution from beaker A is added to beaker B. Observe the color change.
When alkaline solution is added to the potassium permanganate, it causes it to be reduced. Since potassium permanganate has a higher degree of oxidation, this reaction is irreversible, and so the color does not change back.